Even though it's been a 2-week break from matches, we still haven't got any players back that have been out in the previous month, 6 weeks. So, but a bonus for us is keeping the ones fit that we have had. So it's in a good state at the moment, considering, and certainly enough to pick a good squad for.
Yeah, no players back, but how beneficial has it been to have that bit of time to work with the players?
Yeah, there's a little bit where we've come off the back of 2 fantastic wins. We want to keep that momentum going, and so we've tried to not come away from how intense we train too much, because we wanted to continue the momentum from the previous 2 games going into Saturday. But it's give us a chance to get more training and fitness work into lads who are just recovering from injury, and give them the time to train hard for probably 10 days, which will lead into Saturday's game, so that they'll be in better condition. A couple of the boys have been playing week in, week out, every minute, and so that's given them a little respite from the rigours of match football. But we've continued to work hard on the training pitch, because we know there's still a lot of work to be done, and we didn't want to relax in any way, shape or form, and we haven't done. So, but the players have thrown themselves into the work really well, and hopefully we come back into the game on Saturday better than we were previous.
What are you expecting on Saturday? Kilmarnock obviously are fighting for their lives.
A fight, I think that'll be it. I think we've seen that certainly in the probably last 5 or 6 games, that each game has been fiercely fought, and the battle has been there to overcome, and I don't think Saturday will be any different. I think we have to understand that we're still in a fight. That's the biggest thing, and we still have to fight to win points, and we can't let any team overcome us on fight and commitment and work rate, which I felt a few weeks ago they did. But we can't let that happen again. But we know Kilmarnock want the points, but no more than what we want the points. That's how I see it. We need the points and want the points just as much as any other team.
Just picking up what you said there, I suppose, have you had to say that to players to remind? Because both maybe look at Kilmarnock, Hamilton and Ross County as being the teams in danger, but essentially anyone in the bottom 6 at the moment.
Yeah, well, I think we had a real harsh reality lesson in the Hamilton St Johnstone games, because I think we won 3 of the previous 4. I think people did start mentioning top 6 and stuff like that, and I think we took our eye off the fight that we were in, and but we quickly realised that, thanks to the players and their work ethic and how they went about it. But we realised that we were still in a fight, and hopefully we've learned that lesson from 3-4 weeks ago, that we won't be exposed or expose ourselves again in that way. It's important we understand that every point is valuable to us, and that's from now to the end of the season. I just don't go for this feeling of relaxing and one game's less important than the other. I think when you go into any game of football, you've got responsibilities to show, and that's to your club, to your supporters, to the people who pay your wages, to yourself, your teammates, to your upbringing. There's so many things to play for every Saturday, or every match day, I should say, and that commitment should never waver, and we have to try our best to make sure it never does. Not just from the staff point of view, but from the players, and have that inner pride to make sure you represent yourself in the best way at all times.
I think on Saturday, if results go for you can sort of go pretty much one game from safety in the Scottish Premiership, but does your mindset sort of change with that in the back of your mind?
Well, I don't know how it would change, to be honest, if it was mathematically impossible for us to go down. Do we then stop having the will to win? Do we stop having the work rate to show what a good team we are and what good players we are? I don't see any scenario ever to let that happen. Personally, I really don't. And we want to instill a culture and an environment that is the case. And we train like that. We train to win every single day. The standards we have in training are the highest, and there's never a dip in them. We never come off them. So for me, being a professional and being a committed professional is 100% 24/7 responsibility, and that's what we'll look to do. So, regardless of the points we've had between us and the bottom position, since I've been here, it's been tight. It's been a little bit bigger. It's been tight again. We've never changed or the message of trying to win every game of football that we play, and it never will.
Clearly, your previous trip to Rugby Park wasn't that long ago, and you think we'll need a similar sort of resilience, and you really withstood some pressure in that game and showed real good fighting spirit.
Yeah, look, we've shown that. That was, it was a great result for us there, and it was Tommy's first game, and there was an uplift in Kilmarnock, and it was a real tough game, and it was a grind, and it wasn't high on quality, but the one bit of quality came from us with the goal, and but we let ourselves down after that, so that's the biggest thing for us. But no, we understand that we had to work exceptionally hard in that game, regardless of their previous results since then. We still have to work exceptionally hard to win any game of football. We have to take or learn our lesson from the 5 wins we've had, and since my time has been here, none of them have been easy. Everyone's been hardly fought, and we've had to work exceptionally hard to get those points, and that'll be no different. We're talking about the Scottish Premiership here. It's not part-time football. It's not a hobby. It's everyone's living and job and profession. So every duel, every challenge tomorrow will be fought hard for from both teams, and we've got to make sure we come out on top of that.